This video is about the cable trenches for the electric layout. Trenches get created as 2D polylines inside the surface boundary. Helios will generate the corresponding 3D polylines at the predefined depth, but all interactions from the user are done to the 2D objects. We will start with the trenches through the table rows. I start drawing the trench and zoom to the south of the field. For the row to connect to the trench, it's important that a virtual line through the middle of the row must find an intersection point with the trench. So, I start the trench in the lower half of the first table. For proper connection to the device area, I use the object snap. The set name should be clear enough to identify the trench later. In my case, I use for the west field the south trench. The proper connection to the device area gets displayed with a filled circle. A bad connection or a non-connection will be displayed as an empty circle. The second trench can be connected either to the device area itself or to the existing trench and use that to lead to the area. Here I snap to the trench. In the north again, I add a point above the middle of the table. I set the field name, and that is the north trench. This trench also appears with a filled circle at its end. The trench entries in the list are still red, because the full path to the grid is not yet connected. So, we need a high-voltage trench as well. That trench gets snapped to both device areas we created for the grid and for the transformer station in this drawing. For its name, I chose a short for transformer to the grid. When the name is confirmed, all trenches now show an arrow as a node. So, the DC trench is point at the direction of the transformer station and the outgoing high-voltage trench to the direction of the grid. At the same time, all entries for the trenches show only black letters. So, everything is all right to continue with the next step. When I go back to the device areas, all connected areas have now also been confirmed to be connected to the grid. The final steps to finally create an electric layout will be shown in the next video.